What's the best case scenario for someone dropping to the Kings? Well, the Kings are certainly in a unique position. I mean, having the draft, the prospect pool they had, there have been a lot of guys that they've selected that we had a lot of high hopes for that didn't necessarily pan out the way that we thought that they would. And so that creates another opportunity at the draft where you're like, hey, I kind of need to get something here. We're going to need to get something. So you are kind of hoping that one of these top tier guys lands in your lap. And I think if you are the Los Angeles Kings and you're making your selection and you're at, they're at 21. So they're just outside of that range where I think you're going to get one of the real top tier talents. But there's a chance, that a number of guys that are going to be impactful players could be there. I think among them, Jet Luchenko, I feel like it's less and less likely that he gets outside of the top 20. But if he was still there, I think that's an easy pick stylistically, effectively, a guy that plays on both sides of the puck, a guy that gives you tremendous energy. That would be great if he slipped there. Are enough teams scared off by the injuries of Adam Juracek? Could he be there? And then all of a sudden you've got one of the guys that came into the season as one of the top defensemen in the class. And now you just kind of have to wait. But there's a lot of risk in that pick as well. The other one that's interesting, if you're the Los Angeles Kings at 21, is the likelihood of Trevor Connolly being there and making a decision to say, Trevor Connolly is a California kid. He had a tremendous USHL season. He is, in terms of talent among the top players in this class. If he's still there at 21, you have that opportunity to take that player and possibly get the highest value possible from that pick on ice. You take the risks and you say, okay, well, I think there's a good chance that Connolly will still be there. I don't have any, insight into whether or not the Kings are among the teams that are not going to select Connolly or have decided not to do that. But in that range, that may be the best case scenario. It's a high risk, high reward scenario, but it's one that I find fascinating.